So, very good morning to all student members who have gathered here. Today we are in module number 5. Here in this module, we are going to discuss about the importance of pattern allowances and its various types in manufacturing process. In the previous module, we saw about the number of defects present in the casting process, what are the various sources and its impact during the casting process. Now, in continuation to that lecture, we are going to see different types of pattern allowances in metal casting. So, what are the primary things to be considered, to be focused in pattern allowance? The main thing is we need to produce a defect-free casting product according to the final specifications, as intentionally modifying the patterns from the desired actual component dimensions. So by making some slight adjustments in the pattern material dimension, we can able to simplify the casting process in a much efficient manner. Thus increases the quality of the final the casting product. Now we shall see the importance of the topic pattern allowances. So it is nothing but providing an additional extra dimensions added to the pattern material during the casting process in order to undergo some changes to occur in the manufacturing technique by ensuring the final casting in order to achieve the expected size and shape. So you can see from the given figure, so this is the pattern and this one is the mold. So for easy removal of the pattern from the mold cavity, so here we need to make some changes in the dimension of the pattern material such that without affecting the mold, so we can able to remove the pattern gently in a more simplified manner. So we will see some of the different types of pattern allowances according to the literature classification. Say now shrinkage allowance, machining allowance, draft allowance, and distortion allowance. Let us see all those types in detail in the next subsequent information. The first one is shrinkage allowance. So this type of allowance primarily used in metal casting in order to increase the area of the pattern dimension for better compensation of the metal contraction during cooling and solidification. So that leads to final casting material of desired size and shape. Generally, all metals as they begin to cool, it will undergo contraction. So the pattern must be made much larger enough to account for this reduction in volume. So particularly from the molten state to the solid state, the cooling has to continue to propagate in a further direction. Next one is machining allowance. So here extra material is added to the pattern so that the surface can be machined or removed later in order to achieve the precise dimension by undergoing a smooth surface finish. The main objective of this allowance is to remove the surface irregularities, surface roughness due to the metal shrinkage in the solidification process. Next one is draft allowance. A slight taper angle added to the vertical surface of the pattern material for easier removal from the sand mold without causing damage to the mold. This taper is considered to be one of the crucially important factors to prevent the friction and tearing by confirming that the mold cavity is not damaged during the pattern withdrawal process. Next type is distortion allowance. A slight correction is applied to the pattern design in order to compensate the distortion or warping mechanism that may occur during the pattern removal after the cooling of the casting. Last but one is the shake allowance. It is a negative allowance applied to the pattern in sand casting process by reducing the size of the pattern, compensating for the slight expansion of the mold cavity. So when the pattern is wrapped or shaken, so it can be easily removed from the sand. Last one is finishing allowance. It is more or less like machining allowance. Here, the extra material removed from the subsequent finishing operation to achieve the expected surface quality of the material. So now in view of the topic, the pattern allowance, I conclude the following information as presented here. Generally, allowance is considered to be one of the most important factors for producing more accurate and defect-free casting material, which strongly influence the final product dimensional accuracy and overall quality. The pattern allowance is considered to be essential thing for successful casting. See, by carefully incorporating the allowance into the pattern design, the manufacturer can able to achieve the following things. See, ensuring the final casting, whether it is dimensionally accurate or not, reducing the need for extensive post-casting machining and filing, minimizing the defects in manufacturing and cost, producing high-quality components that can be easily machined and assembled and can be used wherever as per the requirement. So with this information, I thank all the student members. We have completed by today chapter 1. In the next meeting, we will see chapter number 2, importance of welding and different types of welding process in manufacturing. So thank you all.